guys, welcome back to day 3 of the Here We Are Feminism Party. Today, as you can probably guess, we're going to talk middle grade books. That's the next stop in our age progression of awesome recommendations. We are going to start at the top with the first book that I ever read that made me feel like being a little girl was totally fucking rad, and that is Ramona Quimby, Age 8 by Beverly Cleary. Ramona. Ramona Quimby is sassy and tomboy and spunky, and she loves to play outside, and she's always getting into trouble. I don't remember if it's in this book or if it's in a different Ramona book, but I will never forget that Ramona Quimby taught me that a quarter after means 15 minutes, because she is told by her parents, both of her parents have to work, so she has to get herself to school. So she's told to leave it a quarter after. And she thinks that a quarter means 25 minutes because a quarter is worth 25 cents. So she gets to school super late and everybody's like freaking out and worried about her. And that's what I learned, that a quarter after, or a quarter hour, is only 15 minutes. So thank you, Ramona. In addition to also like showing me that girls can be, you know, just as rad as the boys. I really love Ramona. It's really great middle grade. I cannot more highly recommend it. It's classic. There's some stuff in here about gender and technology and family dynamics and stuff like that that don't necessarily hold up as well to the test of time, but Ramona herself, Ramona Quimby, I will love forever. The next one I recommend is a slightly newer book. That is Princess in Black by Shannon Hale. The Princess in Black looks exactly like what you would think. She is a ninja princess! How cool is that? She is a motherfucking ninja princess. She is off to save the day. She's helping other princesses and princes in addition to wrestling monsters. I really love the illustration styles of these books. As you can see, they are like very light middle grade. The print is huge. The pages and chapters are short, but it's really great for reluctant readers. This is one of those really great books that I like to bring up when I point out that there are no girl books or boy books. There are just really great books for kids as long as adults can get on board with that idea. I highly recommend you pick up The Princess in Black if you want a book that really just smashes all those lines between what girls can and can't do and all the boxes that we put little girls in, because I don't know if I said it already, but she is a motherfucking ninja princess. The next book I'm going to recommend is actually a graphic novel, and that is Princeless. Princeless is amazing. Not only is the star of Princeless a woman of color, a girl of color, within the first couple of pages, she's making jokes about having to take care of her natural hair or not wanting to straighten her natural hair. You can see right there, there's like she's talking right there about not wanting to get her natural hair straightened. And she's making observations about how ridiculous it is that princesses just wait to get saved and how they should save themselves. There's a lot of really good meta commentary on fairy tales and the kind of tropes of fairy tales in this book. But basically, Princess is about exactly that. It is about a princess that is tired of waiting for somebody to come save her, so she saves herself, she gets herself out of the tower, and she decides she's going to go on a mission of helping a bunch of other princesses get themselves out of the towers and on to living a happy life, whether they have princes or not. It's amazing. It is written by Jeremy Whitley and illustrated by M. Goodwin. The pages are beautiful. I really love the illustration style. The color palettes are really vivid. It's just a really great read if you're looking for a great middle grade graphic novel. The next book I'm going to recommend is called Dara Palmer's Major Drama. So here's the thing. Dara Palmer, much like Ramona Quimby, is absolutely intrepid. She's fearless. She wants to be the star in the local Sound of Music production at her school. She wants to be Maria Von Trapp. But here's the thing. Dara Palmer is Cambodian. So when she auditions and she doesn't get the role, she thinks it's because there's no way that somebody who's Cambodian could possibly be cast as a German Fraulein. That's not exactly what's going on, but it does lead Dara Palmer kind of on this warpath to investigate why people got cast the way that they did and what else Dara Palmer can do to make a name for herself at her school if she's not going to be the star of the new play. As you can tell, there is a major drama that's involved, but there is also this really great representation of new immigrant families within Dara Palmer's family, as well as the experience of going through elementary school as a kid of color. I really, really highly recommend it. We don't see a lot of Cambodian narrators, period, in American fiction, but especially in the middle grade age group. So I really, really recommend you picking this up if you can find it. And lastly, I'm going to recommend one more graphic novel. That is Eldeco by C.C. Bell. I love Eldeco. I read it several times. It's such a quick read. If you haven't seen what C.C. Bell's illustration styles look like, there it is. Basically, Eldeco is the nickname that our young heroine has given herself. She shows up at a new school and she's deaf, she has hearing aids, and she's learning to kind of navigate her world. And so she envisions herself to give herself confidence as this superhero, but this book gets into making new friends, starting in a new school, and dealing with a disability, all while being around the age group that stuff can get extra super hard. I really, really recommend you pick it up because it won't take you long to read, and it will open your eyes to a new experience, especially if you've never worked with or been among the deaf or hard of hearing community. There you go, guys. Those are my books. Those are my 5 middle grade books that I think you should pick up if you're looking for some great feminist reads. As always, this is not an inclusive list. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of other titles that I would love for you to recommend to me. Please leave them down below. Let's talk books, you guys. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have happy reading.